inside, deeper than a secret, much more than meets the eye. To the funk I fall into my new ride. My hand, magic on the one is a medicine man. Thinking of a few taboos that I ought to kill, dancing on a face like a stage in vaudeville. I feel so good, can't be understood. Booty of a fool, I'm rocking my red hood. You'll never know, funky mother will not be told to go. You'll never know, funky mother will not be told to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
If You Have to Ask, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Great song. John Frusciante. Hear me, great player. I love that song and I love that album. That's one of the first albums I learned more funky guitar parts on. Great piece on this one. He's using a very slightly overdriven, but it's a clean sound. The key on this one to me is the combination of the left hand, right hand. So it's all about the staccato in your left hand with the strumming pattern on the right. Now it's in D minor. So, but instead of playing a full D minor chord, he's just using the third and the seventh and the third. Very, very common funk little guitar part, little two-note chord there. And the intro okay, so it's 3 bars of just the D minor, or the 7 and the minor third, and then he does the 6. Okay, with his pinky. Well, I do it with my pinky. Okay, the trick there to me is the right hand. You need to feel that downbeat while you're playing it. And then 2 downbeats to hit that minor third and the 6. That's really the whole verse. When it comes to the chorus, I actually prefer playing it down 3rd fret rather than up here where he plays it. It just fits my fingers a little bit easier. It goes like this. Okay, so he's just playing around with D minor, really. Okay, or with C rather. The B flat to C. Muting these strings is going to be your best friend here. It's going to what you have to do. You need to feel the percussion, the percussive of all the strings. Now, the tricky part here are the next 2 little notes. He's doing a slide from A up to C, and then E flat to G. Okay, so he's sort of outlining a C minor chord. B flat back to C. Again, that syncopation between the left hand and the right hand is key to be able to get this accurate. This part. Between the upstroke and the muting on the left hand, you've got to get that right. You've got to practice that, or it's not going to sound correct. Okay, then it's back to the main riff, that part. The only other part really that's in here is that breakdown before the guitar solo. Now, to my ear, these are little 3-note chords, so they're not full voicings. You can think of it like he's playing basically down a... You can think of those like a G9, F sharp 9 to C to F9, just moving it down, but he's not playing the full voicings. So for me, it's just the G in your second finger, mute the next string, and then hit only the next 2 notes that you would on a 9th chord. Okay, the same with the C. Now this is a tricky one. It's a E flat major 9. But again, I don't play the 3rd there. And then a B flat 7. But instead of the full voicing, it's just root 7th 3rd. And then the Jimi Hendrix chord, D7 sharp 9. Again, that 3rd doesn't really sound like it belongs. So again, just the 3-note versions of it. The root note, mute the next string, and then hit the next 2 strings in that chord. But to think of the chord shapes, to memorize the chord shapes, it's worth thinking of those shapes. Okay, but don't play it all that way. Oops. Bring in a funky rhythm. Guitar solo. So that's it. Really, those 3 sections: the D minor, the chorus of the C part, and then that little breakdown. That's it. Good syncopation, good funky little guitar parts, 2-note chords, 3-note chords. That whole album is full of gems like that. So really check it out on Blood, Sugar Sex Magik. See you next time.